Alright, let's go. I'm going to do a live playthrough here. I'm going to play the most recent adventure pack, which is the Land of Sorrow. I'm using my discard and that card deck. I've added some threat reduction to it. So it's got Galdor, which lets me do a selective mulligan, Dying, and Arwen. I'm also using the new swag. So I got my threat here set at 29. This is going to be the resources. So Galdor, Dying, Arwen. I've got the die set at the logo for 0. I need to make 15 progress. There's 3 camps that start in the staging area. Each one has an objective ally and a warden under it. I can only have 1 warden in play at a time, so I travel to one of these. The objective ally stays at the camp. I can kill the warden, which then will let me travel to the next one. If I clear the location when it's active, I get to take control of the ally underneath. And so I will be deciding later, after staging and everything, which camp I want to go to, because at the end of the round, for each camp in the staging area, you will have to raise your threat by 1. And that can add up real fast. Okay, let's look at my opening hand. Oh, good. Okay, perfect. So this is a really good opening hand. I'm going to keep these 2 cards, and I'm going to discard the rest, including Glorfindel, which is wonderful. Galdor lets you do that selective mulligan, so the next cards, okay, really good. Strong opening hand. And then let's start the round. So I get a resource, a resource, a resource. Haha! Elven Light! Alright. I will discard Elven Light to gain a second resource. I'm going to play to the sea, using Dine's resource. I'm going to play Lembas. Whoops. Lembas on Dying. Okay, I'm going to spend a spirit resource to pull back this Elven Light to get another card. Okay, I'm going to discard to Elven Light, which I will indicate with this green token. I'm also going to put a green token on Arwen, so I know I used her ability. So I'm going to discard this Elven Light, Glorfindel. I need to discard 4 cards. And this Navigator. Okay? I will then spend the last resource to put Glorfindel into play from my discard pile, leaving these 2 cards in my hand. For next round, 0 resources left, 29 threat. Glorfindel is in play, so that's good. Alright, I'm only questing against 3. So I think I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The problem is I don't have a card I want to discard to ready him. Do I just do 5 against 3? I've played this before because I know you do damage to exhausted characters, so that's why I'm nervous to exhaust him. And I think there's a treachery that makes you exhaust a character. I'm just gonna do 5 against 3. I'd rather keep him up, and I don't want to discard either of these 2 cards. I'm hoping to get them both in play next round, or I'm hoping to at least get. Anyway. Oh, okay. When revealed, each player exhausts a character he controls and deals the damage to it. I knew it. I knew it. If I had sent Glorfindel and not readied him, I guess Lembas could have saved me because I want to engage one of these wardens. Okay, so I already looked at these. This one says the enemy underneath cannot take damage this round, which isn't bad, and he's actually one of the weaker ones. He only attacks for 4. I only can attack back with heroes. And then I get the defendy guy, the defending ally, which is really good. The one is additional attack, and the one is an absolute powerhouse. He's going to hit for like 9. So I kind of don't have a choice. So I am going to travel here. Now he's 34 threat, so he actually doesn't have to come down, but I'm definitely going to engage him. So I'm going to bring him down here. So now he's engaged. So he's attacking for 4. Dine is defending for 3. Shadow card is Nothing. Alright, I will discard a card to Dine's effect. Okay, it's another to the sea. That's good. And then I took no damage. There's no point in readying anybody. I'll just advance the round. So I actually go up by 3 threat. Oops. 32, resource, draw a card, another Elven Light. That's great. I'm going to, well, I hope you can see I'm doing that. Yep, okay. Discard Elven Light to Arwen to gain a resource, and then I'm going to spend that resource that I just gained to draw another card. Okay, Will of the West. That lets me shuffle my hand back in. Do I want Unexpected Courage, or is there something I want to Dwarven Tomb? I kind of feel like maybe pulling back an ally like Lindor. That'd be 1, 2. I'd have to discard 2 cards. But then I can't play Unexpected Courage. Okay. I am just going to play Unexpected Courage. You gotta get a defender going in this quest. And then I have Elven Light to discard for Glorfindel. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna discard Elven Light to ready him. So I'm gonna quest for 8. I'm up against 2. I get a field. When working fields is in the staging area, characters cannot be healed. To travel, each player deals a damage to a character he controls. So I'd added 3. For a difference of 3, I needed 5. So that's a shame. Nothing I could have done about it, though. Alright, I am being attacked again. I'm going to exhaust to defend, and then exhaust Unexpected Courage, which I'm going to just do it like that to pop him back up. So he's defending for 4. I'm sorry, he's defending for 3 against 4. No shadow. So I'm going to discard a card so I don't take a damage. Yes! Alright, Steward of Gondor just got discarded. So now I just need to find a Reforged. And I could swing back for 2. And hit him for 1. Okay, that's it. We're going to ready up. Everyone gets a resource. My threat once again goes up by 3, so I'm at 35. Draw a card. Linda Navigator. Okay, very nice. I am going to pull back an Elven Light. Draws me a card. Ah, Gladrium's Greeting. Really nice. Okay. That's great. I really want to drop my threat, because your threat can get out of... If your threat can just go crazy. I'm going to discard Elven Light. Did I? Oh yeah, okay, I didn't clear these. Sorry, I didn't clear those. I got very confused there for a minute. I'm like, I swear I didn't use her ability. Discard an Elven Light to Arwen to get 3 resources total, which I'm going to use for this Gladrium Greeting, to drop me back down to 29. Starting threat, that's where I was. And then I'm going to play the Linda Navigator for free. Or not for free. Actually, I'm going to discard the... No, I need cards to discard. Yeah, I'm going to spend the resources to discard Linda Navigator. And I'm just waiting to empty my hand. I need to do it quick, because I don't want to draw my second Will of the West. I only have 2. Alright, so let's quest. I really want to kill this guy, but I need to clear this. So 1, 2, she doesn't exhaust. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 against 5. Yeah, I gotta do it like that. 10 against 5. Okay, a 3 threat enemy. 1, 2, 3. Gives me 2 progress, which is exactly what I needed to put that into victory display. And I claim Arador. After he's declared a defender, ready him. Limit once per round. So I cannot use him to defend against Ulwith because he says only heroes. Alright, so I am going to travel to the working fields. I got to deal a damage to a character. I'm just going to put a second damage on Glorfindel. I could engage... Oh, I forgot. So I need to discard a card to Linden Navigator to keep her in play. I think I'm going to discard this Dwarven Tomb to ready Glorfindel so I can draw 6 cards with Galdor's ability. I like keeping that Dwarven Tomb. It gives me a lot of options, but I need to find Reforged. Still haven't found it. Okay. Do I want to engage this guy? When he attacks, he's going to get the topmost Easterling Treachery, which is this one. This says forced when the attached enemy attacks, deal a damage to an exhausted character. So I really don't want to engage him if I can't kill him. It's going to take 7. He could defend, so that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I could kill him. So I think I will engage him. Okay. Because remember, I only can attack with heroes here. So that it's a little tricky. Alright, so I'm going to defend with Arador after he is declared a defender, ready him. Okay, I'll do that. Limit once per round, so I'll make a note of that. He's defending for 3. This enemy says put the topmost Easterling attachment on him. Now I got to deal a damage to an exhausted character, which will be Galdor. The shadow card is attached to top Easterling Treachery in a discard pile. Okay, so it's the same card, same effect. So it's 3 against 3. So no damage there. I'm going to exhaust and then ready Dine. So I use that. 3 against 4. Okay, the bow. So I'm glad I did it in that order. I'm going to actually take the damage for that. Now I'm worried I'm going to discard a Reforged, and I'd rather not. So I'm just going to take the damage. And I'm going to do what I said. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kill this guy. Alright, let's ready up. Raise my threat by 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm at 32. Whoop. 1, 2, 3. And my card is... Okay. Elro here. I got 2 copies of Elro here. First thing I'm going to do, heed the dream. I'm looking for Reforged. Ha! Nice. Okay. Reforged. Love Heed the Dream. Okay, I'm going to play Reforged using 2 spirit resources, 1 off of each of my spirit heroes, to reforge the Steward of Gondor, put it on Arwen, use the Steward of Gondor. She's got 2 resources. I have to remember to take these off. It's going to confuse me. Alright, Arwen's going to discard Elro here to gain another resource. 3 resources. I'm going to discard... What do I want to do here? I have 3 resources? Okay, perfect. I'm going to discard to the sea, Elven Light and the armor to put Elro here into play for 1. No, I'm going to keep the armor. I'm going to put Elro here in for 2. I want to keep this armor. And I want to keep this. And that lets me spend my last resource to pull back this Elven Light. Nice. Okay, perfect. Another Reforged. Because I wanted cards to discard to these guys. And I would have left myself cards I did not want to discard. Okay, so now I have cards I can discard. Alright, quest phase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10 against 2. That should be plenty. I'm going to discard nothing at the moment. 10 to 2. Doomed 1. When revealed, each exhausted character gets -1 willpower. Okay. So that would be 1, 2, 3. Because I did not send Galdor. And she's not exhausted. So I still make 5 progress. That's great. And I finally make a progress on the main quest. I need to make 15. Okay. I need to discard a card to keep her in play, so I'm going to discard Elven Light. This worked out pretty good. Dine's going to defend for 4 against his 3. Oops. The shadow is nothing. I will discard a card so he doesn't take a damage. Eladan, boo. Alright, so now I can attack back for 1, 2, 3, 4, which does 3 more damage. He needs 2 more damage on him. And that's the best I can do. Ready up? Oh yeah. Threat goes up by 3 more. Put me at 36. I draw a card. Okay, another steward. Clear all these, because I keep forgetting to. Alrighty. I am going to start off by giving myself resources. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 1. So I did that. I'm going to spend this resource to pull back an Elven Light, which draws me a card. Okay, Will of the West. So that's my second Will of the West. So sorry, I'm putting these where you can't see. All right, so what I'm going to do is spend Galdor's resource on another Lembas. I like having him dying, able to be healed. Alright, so I do not have a Noldor character to put into play. I do have a Dwarven Tomb, which lets me pull out. I could pull a spirit one out, like Linder. But I'm actually okay at the moment not playing another Noldor ally. I think instead I'm going to give Dine some armor for 2. So now he's defending for 4. I have an Elven Light in hand. And I think it's going to be wise to pull back a second Elven Light. That's this last resource. Alright, cool. Lords of the Eldar. So that's a great card. Okay. I need to kill this guy this round, so I'm just going to quest with allies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 against 2. I don't care about how much progress I make. I'm going to discard Lords of the Eldar to ready Glorfindel. So 7 against 2, and I reveal a 3-threat enemy. When revealed, assign X damage when characters in play. X is the current archery total, so I need to assign 2 damage among characters in play. So I'm going to put it on I'm actually going to put it on Dine, because the Lembuses are going to let him heal, and I can reforge the Lembus later. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. I get to place 2 more progress, putting me at 3. Slowly but surely. I'm going to engage this guy. Okay, so now I have archery 2, which I'll just scatter. I need to discard a card to keep the Linden Navigator in play. And then combat. Alright, so Dine's going to exhaust to defend against the Warden. I'm going to use Olympus to ready him and get rid of all that damage. So he's defending for 4 now, 4 against 4. Attacking enemy gets +1, +2 if it has an attachment. Okay, so Dine's going to take a damage. And then I'm going to defend 4 against 3 right here. He gets to ready for that. If attacking enemy is a warden, it makes additional attack. It is not a warden. Okay, so he actually takes a damage because of it was 4 against 3. Alright, now I can attack back with my heroes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's actually enough. I only need to attack for 3. So 1, 2, 3. This was just in case I had to exhaust a character or something. I didn't want to screw this up. That warden is dead. Now I can attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Dead. I like it. Okay. I'm still raising my threat by 3. So I'm at 39. 3 resources, 1 resource, 1 resource. Card I draw is... nice. Okay. Elven Jeweler. Very good. To start out with, I'm going to discard an Elven Light to Arwen. Whee! 4 resources on her. I'm going to reforge some Limbus. That costs 1 resource. I'm going to pull back this Elven Light. Okay, Hasty Stroke. I can cancel a shadow now. I'm going to discard 2 Elven Lights to put in this Jeweler. I'm going to spend a Spirit Resource to pull back an Elven Light. Nice, okay. I'm going to use to the sea, discarding an Elven Light to put in an Eregion Survivor for 1. And then, as much as I would like to keep a resource for a Hasty Stroke, I want to make progress this round. So I'm going to pull back this Elven Light. Okay. And now I have cards to discard. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Against 2, I'm going to discard a card to ready Glorfindel. And I reveal a 3 threat location. 1, 2, 3. Difference of 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. 11 plus 3. No. Yeah, 11 plus 3 puts me at 14. 1 away. Okay, discard a card to keep the Linden Navigator in play. And we're definitely traveling to one of these things. So I think we're going to travel to the one that's got this huge guy that's going to attack me. So this one says that enemy gets +3 attack and -30 engagement. Okay, and he's already attacking for 6, so that's a pretty nasty combo. And then after he attacks and destroys a character, any excess damage must be assigned among characters you control. So pretty bad. So I am going to defend with Dine against him. Dine's defending for 4 against 6. The shadow is no shadow. Okay, so I'm going to discard 1, 2, 3 cards. So I was defending for 7 against... Well, he wasn't attacking for 6. He was attacking for 9. So that's 7 against 9. So Dine has 2 more damage on him. Now let's see. What can I attack for here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 5 damage. And he needs 9. And that's gonna be it. Okay, ready, everybody up? All right, now my threat only goes up by 2. So 41. Resource, 1, 2, 3 resources. Draw a card. Okay, it's a card I can discard. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I know what I'm going to do here. I'm going to discard the Steward to Arwen's ability to get 4 resources on Arwen. I'm going to use the Dwarven Tomb to play... there's a Gladrum's Greeting in here somewhere. Dwarven Tomb... There it is. So that's 4 resources total. But I get to drop my threat by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put me at 35. I have a resource left. Which I'm going to use right now to pull back an Elven Light. Oh, nice. Okay, that changes things a little bit. I'm going to discard Hasty Stroke. I know. To the sea, and spend 2 resources off of Galdor to put in Eladan, keeping the Elven Light, to ready Glorfindel if I need to. Okay, let's quest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't have much threat. 9. Oh, I want to clear that though. Alright, wait, let me recount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't want to be short. 12, 13, 14. Okay. Oh boy. Side quests. Each player cannot ready more than 6 characters he controls during the refresh phase. 6 quest points for that. Okay, well I added no threat. So I definitely clear this, which is great. That means I get Edrahil. He get quests for 3, and then if he quests successfully, you get to draw a card. So I can travel... No, I can't, because that guy's not dead. So I can travel here. Travel, each player deals 1 damage to a character he controls. Sure. I will deal a damage to Eladan. I will deal damage to the survivor. I need to discard a card to keep her in play. I just have 1 combat. So he's just attacking for 6 now. I'm going to exhaust to defend, spend a Limbus to ready him back up and heal all his damage. So he's defending for 4 against 6. The shadow is attacking enemy gets +1. So he's attacking for 7, so I'll discard 3 cards. Ah, boo. Ah, okay. He takes no damage. I can swing back for 1. So as Thalion predicted, no, I forgot about the readying 6 characters limit. So, I would have exhausted Dine, Eladan, and the Linden Navigator, which would have done 6 attack, which would have dealt the final 4 damage to kill that warden enemy. Because Dine had Unexpected Courage, I could have readied him, meaning I could have readied every character except the Linden Navigator going into the next round. I do realize this next round, but I actually make the game harder on myself because I leave a couple characters exhausted that didn't need to be. Sorry about the mistake. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does 5 more damage, which is enough to kill this guy. Alright, 1 left to go. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I made progress. So I've made the 15 progress, that's why. I didn't put it on there because I knew I made it. Alright, readying up. We got 1 more warden to kill. Actually, that's not true. We have 1 more camp location to clear. So we can get the 3 objective allies, which lets us travel. Okay, my threat only goes up by 2 to 37. Draw a card. Oh, good. Elrond's Council. That's great. Okay, I'm going to spend 1 resource to pull back an Elven Light. Draws me another Hasty Stroke. I'm going to pull back a 2nd Elven Light. Armored Destier, that's great. And then, oh, sorry. I gotta remember you can't see my hand that good. I should be putting it out here. That's what I've drawn. Sorry about that. I am going to keep this hand. I'm going to commit characters to the quest against... Oh, I only could ready 6 characters. I think everybody was exhausted. Except this guy. She can commit to the quest while exhausted, so I wouldn't have readied her. So I would have went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, leaving him exhausted. I hope that's right. Then I can now... I could discard a card to ready Glorfindel, but I want to clear this. Okay, so I'm up against 1 threat, 4 progress needed, so I need 11 just to clear that. So during the quest phase, first I'm going to play this. Drop my threat by 3. 34. I'll give it to Arwen, so that's 4. I'm going to discard this Hasty Stroke to have readied Glorfindel, so he can quest 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yep. Alright, I'll send 16 to the quest. Now reveal a Surging Treachery attached to an enemy. Okay, there is no enemy. Surges. Another Treachery. When revealed, each player deals 1 damage to a character he controls. Then each player must choose either deal 1 damage to each damaged character you control, or raise your threat by 1 for each damaged character you control. Oh, that's terrible. So I either double up the damage. Each player deals a damage to a character he controls. And then I'm going to do an extra damage. Okay. Now I'm going to raise my threat by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to go up to 40. The reason being I'm hoping I can get like another Gladrim's Greeting out. Alright. That was a tough card. Okay, I make enough progress to clear this and clear this. This says when it's defeated, each player may ready a hero. I'll ready Galdor. Okay, I gotta discard a card to keep her in play. And I'm gonna discard a card to ready Glorfindel. And then I'm gonna spend the rest of my money to draw I'm not going to discard a card to ready him. I discarded 1. I'm going to spend 1 resource to draw. Okay, Elven Jeweler, good. And then I'm going to play Will of the West. I'm trying to time that right. So Will of the West. Shuffle everything back in. I kept 2 Elven Lights in my hand. That was my big... That's what I was trying to figure out. I wanted to keep Elven Lights in my hand when I did this shuffle. Okay, traveling here. Okay, he's going to make an immediate attack. He's attacking for 5. 5 against 4. If attacking enemy is a warden, it is. It makes an additional attack. Okay, he's making an additional attack. Not the worst. I'll take a damage. I'm going to exhaust to defend against this additional attack. No shadow. I'm going to take a second damage. I'm going to spend Limbus to ready him. Oh, I forgot to trigger his ability. It's a response, so I forgot it. After you quest successfully, draw a card. I gotta remember that. Okay, so now his actual attack happens. Defending for 4. Nothing. Let's see, after he attacks, raise your threat by 1. So he attacked 3 times, so I'm at 43. Okay, I'm going to discard a card so I don't take a damage. It's unexpected courage, that's a shame. Alright, can I kill this guy? 1, 2. Discard Armored Destier. 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. 9. I only can attack for 9. If I hadn't had that additional attack, I could have attacked for 11 and killed him. This actually, you know what? This might be okay. 6 out of 8 damage. New round. Gotta remember to draw that card. I'm gonna forget. New round. Threat only goes up by 1. Drawing a card. Alright, a Region Survivor. Alright. I did my Steward. I'm going to discard Elven Light to Arwen. And then I'm going to spend a resource to pull that right back. I get more armor, which I can't use. I'm going to discard 2 cards to put in an Elven Jeweler for free. And then I'm going to spend a resource to pull the Elven Light back. Get a card with it. My other Will of the West. Okay. I'm going to assume I don't need to Will of the West at any point. So I'm going to discard Will of the West. 2 to the sea to put in the Region Survivor for 1. Okay, so I just got to clear this. There's 0 threat in the staging area. I need 3 progress. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 seems good. Alright, I'll send 8. Oh, this guy's going to surge because the number of camp locations is less than the number of players. 5. Oh, that was close. Okay, 3. I get him. I get to draw a card, which I'm going to do right now before I forget. So that advances the stage. So we are moving on to stage 2, which says return all the warden enemies. They're back. Oh, they go in the staging area. Each other player is going to add an enemy, okay? And then plus 10 quest points per player, so it's going to be a 20. After a player commits characters to the quest, if he's not engaged with a warden, you got to reveal an encounter card. I got to kill the wardens and make 20 progress. Okay. To travel there, deal a damage to a character I control. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm going to deal it to Glorfindel, because I can pull him back. I need to discard a card to her. Elven Light. Okay, my threat is 44. That's terrifying. So these all come, everybody's coming down. I don't have a lot of defenses. Okay, I really don't. So I am going to defend 3 defense against 3 attack here. Nothing. Okay, good. Alright, this guy's a pain. I'm going to defend with dying. 4 against 6. He's now ready. No shadow. Whoa! No shadow. Just old habit there. Discarding 2 cards so I don't take any damage. Dang it. Reforged going away. I want that Armored Destier. Alright, dying's going to defend 4 against 5. No, which one do I only... Yeah, this guy I have to do it. 4 against 4. Whoa, he's attacking for 7. +1 for each camp location. Okay. Now this guy's attacking for 5, and I think my Elven Jeweler is just going to bite it, but... Oh man, that's going to raise my threat by 2. I don't have a choice. So she's going to die. No shadow. Alright, I'm at 46 threat, but I drew a Elrond's Council, so I'm not as worried. Okay, I want to kill this guy. He needs 5 more damage, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's dead. This guy says, Farron says, after you are declared as an attacker against an enemy, deal a damage to an enemy, engage with the player. So I'm going to deal the damage to the guy that can only be attacked by heroes. Because he can, direct damage is different. I can attack for 2 and that's it. But at least I do a second damage. Alright, Glorfindel can attack for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 8 attack, which is enough to kill this guy. Alright, I'm still engaged with 2 wardens. Next round. 47. Drawing Elra here. Everybody's ready. Lots of red on the table. Alright. Spending 1 to pull back one of these Elven Lights. Pulled back an Elven Light. Drew a Daron's Runes. I will play Daron's Runes. Ah, Dwarven Tomb, thank you. And Lords of the Eldar. Alright, alright. Alright, I gotta discard a card. So obviously I'll discard Elven Light. I think I'm going to Dwarven Tomb. A card from my discard pile, which is Reforged. And I'm going to Reforge... crap. I'm going to Reforge... the Armored Destier. I want to Reforge 2 things. Leaving me with 1 resource. This is my hand. Okay, I'm going to keep that resource. So I'm going to start out Elrond's Council. Putting me at 44. So that's 1. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 against 0. Let's make some progress. An enemy, 3 threat. 10 progress. 4 goes here. 6 goes here. 14 more to go. Okay, I was engaged with a warden. This guy's coming down. When he attacks, he's going to get the topmost Easterling Treachery. So I got to discard a card to keep her in play. Discard a card to ready Glorfindel. Draw a card from that effect. Ah, yes! Okay, that's great. Another Dwarven Tomb. So these guys are both ready. So I'm going to spend the Dwarven Tomb to pull back Reforged. Okay. I got some defenses. Alright, so first I'm going to exhaust to defend against the big guy. And I'm going to ready myself. 4 against 6. The shadow is either exhaust a character you control or return attacking enemy to the staging area. I will return him to the staging area. So I need to discard 2 cards so I don't take any damage. That's 2 cards I would have liked to have drawn. Okay, Arador is... Nope. Now I'm going to defend against Ulwith. 4 against 4. Attack enemy gets +1. So I take a damage. I know, this is risky. Armored Destier is going to pop him back up. And I get rid of this. And now I can defend for 3 against 3 and not take any damage. And he pops back up. So these guys are both ready to do 3 damage. 1 away. If I had left her up, I could have killed him. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, he's super dead. But his ability triggers, which lets me kill him. I didn't realize that. I wish I could have said I totally planned that out, but I really didn't. Okay, so I still have a warden, and this says if you're not committed... Oh, shoot. Not engaged. I should have just kept him engaged with me. I had characters to exhaust. I should have done the math. Alright, that sucks. I got to reveal that additional card. That was a huge mistake on my part. I should have done the math. My bad. Alright. 1, 2, 3. 1, 4. Drawing. Oh, nice. Okay. Some threat reduction. My threat's at... I don't think I raised it. 45. Okay, reforged. I know what I'm reforging. I'm definitely reforging Lembas. So that cost me 1. I'm going to discard a card to Arwen. To put her at 4. I'm going to spend a resource to pull back Elven Light. And I draw, so that's what my hand looks like. I'm going to go into the quest phase and play Lords of the Eldar. Here it is. Lords of the Eldar says, can only be played from your discard pile. Placed on the bottom of your deck from your discard pile. And then, to the end of the round, all Nordor characters get +1 to all of their stats. Okay, believe it or not, it is the next day. That's how things work here. You end up having real life get in the way. Alright, so Dine has an Unexpected Courage, a Lembas, +1 defense, and an Armored Destier. All my Noldor characters are boosted thanks to Lords of the Eldar. I have 4 lower resources, that's it. So we're going to go into the quest phase. Right away I'm going to drop my threat by 3. 1, 2, 3. So I'm questing for 1. Everyone's boosted, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 21. 21 against 2. I have to reveal 2 cards. I need 14 progress. And I have to kill this guy. I think I'll send this objective ally here for 3 more. 1, 2, 3. We're going to discard this Elven Light to ready Glorfindel. Okay. 2 cards. Card number 1. Oh boy. Doomed 1, putting me at 43. Each exhausted character gets -1. Oh my god. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I go down by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And card number 2, 3 threat enemy. 1, 2, 3. Assign 2 damage. It's the current archery total. Okay, so I'm just going to put it on one of each of these objective allies. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Alright, so that puts me at 19, and I need 20, but I have a trick. I'm going to exhaust to the sea, because that's just an action to discard this armor and empty. I have no cards in hand, which boosts each of these guys by 1 more, and that will get me my final progress I needed. Now, I can't keep her in play because I don't have a card to discard. But I think it was, let's see. Oh, that's forced. Okay, so that's a forced, then his response triggers. Do I even want it? Yeah, because they're exhausted, so. Hasty stroke. Wish I had a resource. Okay. My threat's at 43, so I'm getting engaged by both of these guys. Archery 2. I'm going to put it like that. Alright, Dine is going to exhaust to defend the 6 attack. I'm going to spend Lembus. There's shadow effects that say I can't ready, and that can kill me right now, or at least really, really hurt. So I'm doing Lembus to heal 3 damage, and that readies him. He's defending for 4 against 6. No shadow. Discard 2 cards. Takes no damage. Armor Destier says after attached hero defends against attack, exhaust it to ready. So I can't get rid of that shadow, but I wanted to absolutely make sure I could defend 2 attacks here. So Unexpected Courage triggers, because if it had said defending character can't ready, then Armor Destier wouldn't be able to trigger, and I'd be exhausted. So this way I guaranteed I was at least ready. It would have been nice to get rid of the shadow, but plus 2 defense to the end of the phase for this enemy. That doesn't matter. Okay, now all I have to do is kill this guy. 1, 2, 3, because he's boosted. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I can attack for 17. I only needed 11. That kills him. Ta-da! I won! I beat this thing solo. Okay. Thanks for watching, everybody. This was a challenging quest to play solo. You need a defensive option right off the bat. You need to make sure you have somebody who can handle some defenses, or a lot of threat reduction, and you just slowly build your board state while you're constantly reducing your threat because of the camp locations. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that one. Bye-bye.